had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through. A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. With Anchoress Brunn, I know what we did was right. I know it saved lives. But we tricked her, forced her to doubt her mind. You heard her. She's not just dissuaded. We broke her, and yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line. Yes, Southworth was complicit, and now she's dead.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting tunes for your...
Theoretically, no, not necessarily. In practice, with that motley group of scienticians, absolutely. Luckily, we halted the catastrophic ramifications. Well, one hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain-off lowered the chance significantly. She seemed pleased that we listened to her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you. No. There's plenty of credit and blame to go around. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the path I'm on now. I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
And now, additional data.
This unit is now at maximum efficiency. The overall likelihood of the team's total annihilation have been greatly reduced. Current status: optimal. The Earth Directorate thanks you for your service in upgrading your Valerie unit. Reimbursement for parts and labor is not available at this time. Did you know? The average Valerie unit remains in service for 5 to 10 years. Agent Abara, however, has extended this unit's functionality beyond this range. This unit is programmed to avoid commentary on age unless directly related to a health condition.
His answer was the expected one, but I can already hear the obtuse...
It is always a pleasure to speak with you, Commander.
...into a rictus of ignorance.
Don't mind me. Just I got something that needs doing, Command.
Simply a shade of gray? No, it would not. The answer is...
Still too many corporate bootleg...
Hot objects absorb and emit light, which answers the ancillary mystery of why there are no green stars. To understand all of this, you must understand the basics.
The coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame. I'd say it's about as likely as a sprat learning the polka. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before.
So they can be modeled as an idealized object, which is assumed to absorb 100% of all electromagnetic radiation and re-emit some based on its temperature and composition. Stellar composition determines what packets of light will be emitted, while stellar temperature determines the frequency of light and hence what portion of the spectrum that light is in. Low temperature emission is mostly infrared and not visible to us without proper instrumentation, which I will now describe here. As the stellar body's temperature increases, its emitted light shifts up into visible light, through red into orange, then yellow, then white. Even rare blue stars exist. These are the hottest stars, emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars, you wonder? I would think the listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves, but if I must... It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and/or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. In fact, such a composition itself would constitute evidence for intelligent interference, and no such evidence of any kind has ever been detected. Let's get back to Nuthan Odiscard, the famous stellar photographer. The methodology of the Odiscard's chromospectral survey was straightforward. He partitioned astronomical filters into grids, then tagged each object in the grid. He ignored empty regions, as black would only dim the color and not change its fundamental hue. The light from every galaxy, star, nebula, and quasar was gathered and fed into a central tabulator for computation. Subsequent spectral analysis produced a final answer to within 0.5% of the predicted value. And that result was beige. More specifically, in the cylindrical coordinate model of color space, the hue is 42 degrees, while the saturation
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down.
Where'd you learn how to weld, anyway? Some fly-by-night indentured internship?
I'm a self-taught self-starter. What's your excuse?
Sorry, time is bits.
But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turker Tyler, sixth base person for the Auntie Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacer's Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won!
These raps are due for Eden. Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Wait, these cages are empty. Where's the rap handler in charge? Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you? Unbelievable. Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap? Oh, good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck, unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added esplanade next to the entrance to head office tower. See any raps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
Poor raps. Now they gotta die just because these hullheads didn't look after them properly.
Operations, where top lab codes are doing pioneering confidential work. They're working on All right. Is there? Is responsible for a 28% in our entire budget for the next fiscal semi-decade. Credit where it's due.
Someone's looking for a promotion.
I fostered a healthy
You go on ahead. I'm chilly.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
lacking on our balance sheet. You're welcome, employees.
Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time? Unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of Auntie's Choice, but your standing with us could be higher if you accepted our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia. A shrewd negotiator. He'll fit right in. If it'll help seal the deal, I can throw in a few bits. Go on ahead anyway. You're a valued partner after all. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
You, my friend, are VP material.
Uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either. But I'll have no trouble with the ambition deficient. Subordinates. Spare me no gumption, and I promise we will.
This area is for client intake specialists only. Though I admire your go where I want attitude.
There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant...
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location for a minimal price. Like what? Ask away.
A few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailer...
Definitely the best choice. It's a tray-exclusive VIP saloon on the value-added Esplanade. The private elevator up to it is directly across from the recording studio. You're not thinking of trying to go in there, are you? Oh. Good luck. Anything else you need to know about this place?
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon.
A potential outside contractor. Check in with the intake specialist at head office tower for the full spiel. They're in the reception area on the main floor. There's a stop for head office tower on the Trimicular if you've got an all-access pass, or you can hoof your way there through the value-added Esplanade to get there. Oh, that's an easy one. There's a workbench and a weapon dealer over in Market Compliance, back behind the value-added Esplanade. If you get to head office tower, you went too far. The Esplanade, there's a medicament merchant for trauma kits and such, and there's a doctor just up the stairs from them. Like who? Or whom? Or such as? Like most of our execs, she can be found in head office tower. I'd proceed to the reception area. Need details on any? Well, farewell.
Suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Trimicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
Beats one.
I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you ladies can file. The big rib cut off toss balls from home. But our Arcadian roast beef is certainly a more profitable program than the Protectorate's war. yes, Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Hey, you, soldier with the, arm. Got a delivery for you. Got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking, exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
With Auntie's Choice.
Couldn't tell you. The client paid extra for complete confidentiality and prompt delivery. As a reminder, we don't offer return-to-sender service unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Ugh, ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified. But we can always... What sort of reception do morally gray outsiders receive when they join up with Auntie's Choice? Why, let's take a look.
Welcome, eager go-getter, daredevil self-determinativist, or hero of meritocracy, into Auntie's Choice's esteemed and valuable disposable agent program. As an Ida, you will live the life of an evocative allegory.
This looks better than I ever dreamed of. Reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity worth having.
Arcadia, Auntie's Choice delivers the unimaginable every day. So, as our Ida, you may envisage equitable profits, beneficent scheduling, and the best healthcare
You there! Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing. You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, hot, cold?
Intriguing, Join our Ida program today.
Chewing is for chumps and injecting. Step on up and pick your just name.
Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man as a ballad for our ages. A thing of
unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated bric-a-brac right here. We market the most miscellaneous feast your...
mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stack the deck.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
With us in Tau Ceti, but did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's choice?
You dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Chose its goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain.
Feeling queasy? Seeing spots? Bleeding from orifice? Made by the finest of Auntie's apothecaries using a don't...
Right back at you. I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message. Attention, valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday day with a report on just how much money your toil is costing us.
Need anything?
It's time for profit forecast.
Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia. Lowest price.
Forced loaf and butter of our entire operation.
Welcome to the bottom runger. Exclusive home of the Raptor. May your day...
Product improvements, sales of new and improved stimulants and nutrition supplements are up 11% quarter-over-quarter. Not too shabby. That's small change compared to experimental operations. Pioneering confidential work in... well, whatever.
You look unfortified.
Step right up for the most exhort.
We cure all physical ails. No, don't keep...
in our entire operational budget for the next fiscal semi-decade. Credit where it's...
Ever miss a limited time off? Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Rivalry between our top divisions. Jealousy, hard feelings, really stirring the pot. Unorthodox? Well, no.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract. The Raptodon Bites. Exclusively at the bottom runger. We put the toxin
Hey, go-getter.
in
Get yourself over
intoxication.
here.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that
Look,
anti-choice
I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute, all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do, anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be. There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. He's yesterday's news. Sure, we'll keep playing those old ads. They got a nostalgic appeal for the older set, but his shtick is fraudulent, fabricated, worst yet, contrived. You've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can... Well, you drive a hard bargain. Let's say I'll double the imaginary number I had in my head. Now, shrewd negotiations behind us. Let's get started. Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how. All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
When it can be enhancing people's lives now. As a responsible member of society, we allow you...
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them
Just
away!
want to say good luck. Okay.
As an early adopter at Auntie's Choice, we understand the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedoms are.
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow Oh, really? You think that you belong in our lounge, dressed like that? 3 sisty pigs in a trench coat would have a better shot at getting in than you do right now. The owner tasked me with maintaining the posh allure of the best choice, and you are hardly the kind of inestimable personage that would be proper to admit. A significant contribution to my post-Boniface retirement fund.
Let's not get swindled out of our hard-earned bits, huh? We'll find another way in.
Is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the...
My, but aren't you a charmer? Clearly, there's more to you than the way you dress. Very well. I'll grant entry for the normal luminary rate.
Rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday
Excellent.
zones. Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated.
That vent there might be our ticket inside.
That will put posteriors in the seats. A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink. Our football teams play for keeps. I witnessed no fewer than 6 critical blood force dramas in last week's contest between the Easy Deal Lovers and Spectrum brand.
Ooh, bet they charge 20 bits a bottle here.
Oh, look at this one. See? They're letting in anyone now. Well...
By middle time, it would be an embarrassment of body goals. Imagine the ad windfall. Our athletic assets would achieve full profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy...
Yes, what is it? I'm very busy, and I can't spare the time for... What? Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all of Auntie's Choice. It's all thanks to you and the information on mental refreshment that you retrieved me. Now even the most stubborn non-consumers can be reoriented, whether or not they desire it. Babylon Carr, I'd nearly forgotten the name. She's yet languishing in Fairfield. Such a shame. Her ruthless battlefield efficiency didn't get her as far as she'd hoped. I hope you'll excuse me. Many people to see, meetings to attend, bits to make. If only I could refresh my superiors, this would all be so much simpler. Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never misuse this wondrous technique. Not until it's perfected. May we...
Well fortified by our products.
You seem like everyone has their little hunchback.
Wait, what?
I say you need
How did you get in there? I'm giving your description to the proper authorities and reporting on you to our upper mid-upper-tier retail association.
Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard
Horse
that right.
comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can... So she made sure Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
Experience the most sought-after inebriates on the Undisputed play. A record on light. Exclusively here at the bottom runger.
You there? Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing.
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice.
At Unrelated Brick, one.
Attention any and all no-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest...
Purple berry product samples! Go on. Head on back to the studio. Mitt will be waiting.
Here for a recording session? Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented organization. Talk later.
As site sanitation manager, Doc. Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight. Demoted for playing confidential logs in a paid public.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising. Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. Then provide it. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things. So you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Somehow all of them, apparently.
Even the most buttoned-down rule follower imagines themselves a rebel in some way.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective? All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling you, every people of the great masses. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate. Right. Maybe you maintain the highest standards for yourself and others. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about you don't settle for less? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Have just the thing. Now available in Hearty Eater Jumbo size. 5 pounds with an attachable feed bag.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling you, every people of the great masses. You maintain the highest standards for yourself and others. You don't settle for less. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Anti-Cleo and Pal's deep-fried Sisty Bits. Now available in Hearty Eater Jumbo size. 5 pounds with an attachable feed bag.
Anti-Cleos were specifically founded to fight what nature inflicts, to offer a higher quality pharmaceutical.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my agent...
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Talk.
The first of many rivals, but that original goal remains. One of our goals. Yes, now we strive to spread unfettered free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. But we...
Purple berry product samples! Purple...
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Our products. So strive, thrive, survive, arrive. Armed with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie. Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees.
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weaponry you need to make all your problems past tense.
Can't tell the difference between cover.
You have the look of someone with murderous intent, but no munitions to make it happen. Unfortunately...
Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that because you have the kind of face folks just love to shoot at. They can't right seem to help themselves. They just want to put a bullet in you. And don't take it personal now. It's a compliment if it's anything. All right.
Welcome.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
From
Oh, that
popguns to
protector
self-propelled
is downright
cannons,
That's all the
whatever
difference
size weapon
between
you
cover and
use,
concealment.
it's all
But you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you.
Motivated. Certainly you are. Now, step up to the line of scrummage and let's bludgeon the competition. See you at Centipede.
Love, laugh, purchase, and consume.
With Auntie's choice.
It's a brawl.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees. Training and
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I
Can't
have
tell the
whatever size.
difference.
Welcome.
Ah! I...
exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional hunters to run up fittings. Acquire and exploit the local fauna like it's your life's. I get it. Between the rifts, aggressive rivals, and the
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are on Ormsby. She's the more predacious of the two. Quite an effective little front stabber.
I can't afford either. But I'll have no truck with the ambition deficient. Respected subordinates. Spare me no gumption, and I promise we will.
Working hard or hardly working?
Have a profitable day.
That's rhetorical.